Hey everyone, Kyle once again. Just really quick, I just want to give my thoughts on another trailer, and which is a very short trailer because it was only about like 45 seconds, you know. Of course, you would know by the title of it. Finally came out with a very short trailer of Tremors 5 Bloodlines. As you see, I'm wearing my Tremors shirt, so it should be the right video, talk about it. Now, Tremors 5 Bloodlines. Um, Now, what can I say? Okay, from the I've reviewed the Tremors franchise, all four of the films and the TV show, love Tremors to death. So it was one of my all-time favorite films. Great cast, great lines, a lot of funny things about it, I love everything about Tremors. I have no problems with it whatsoever. It's one of my favorite films of all time. Grew up with it, love it, I already did when I first started out here on my channel. That's the first one I started with, and I even revisited a revisit review of it. You can check those two out, Um, Tremors 2, Aftershocks. Love that sequel to death. It's one of the best. Which that wasn't released in theaters, but was released direct to video. I would say it's one of the best direct to video films, in my opinion. Love that film to death. It's an awesome sequel. Once again, great cast. Fred Ward, Michael Gross, even the other characters, Helen Shaver and Christopher Gardner. Were great. Love everything about Tremors. That's another film I would say I have no problems with. Tremors and the Tremors 3 Back to Perfection. It's not as great as the first two by far though, but I still like Tremors 3 Back to Perfection. Like first here's like from here, Tremors 1 up here, Tremors 2 like a little bit down though, but still love the film to death though still, and Tremors 3 goes like a little bit down here though, so it's not on the same level as these two like right here, So Tremors 3 is like a little bit down there, Then Tremors 4, it's another step down. The legend continue, or was it Tremors 4? The legend return. The legend begins. That's what. That's not said. It's my least as of right now. It's my least favorite in the franchise though, but I still like it. Just because Michael Gross coming back though, but he's like the great grandson of Burt Gummer though, but it still had some decent looking practical graboid effects. There were one or two scenes that were CG though, but still. Even though the other characters I never cared for though, but still, I liked it as it was, especially when graboids were in the Wild Wild West, But still, it's my as of right now, it's my least until I see this new one, It's the number 4 is my least favorite in the franchise though, but. And then I also reviewed the series, which was short-lived. It lasted 13 episodes. I wish I would have seen more though, but I guess it wasn't. Even though it got good reviews, though, but it didn't last so long. Sadly, it got canceled. I wanted more. I wanted to see more. Sadly, though, because I really do enjoy that show. So at least that show still had some good mixture of practical and CG, though. But now, Tremors 5 Bloodlines. Probably a lot of people say like, enough is enough. There's no need to do any more Tremors 5 and no more Tremors films. Now, of course, since there were talks of a fifth one for like a long time. They're like, I guess they were like telling the one Kevin Bacon to come back. And Fred Ward is also though, but. As much as I would love to see them come back, for another film, though, but that's not going to happen, though, But Tremors 5, even though as a big fan of the franchise, half part of me does want to see another sequel, so just to see how it goes. I remember one point they thought it was gonna take place in Australia. I think it was. If I remember reading like a long time ago, though. But in this one here, this one's gonna take place in Africa. But yeah, so granted, it's a different setting, different location, because can't be just all the time in Perfection Valley, Nevada, where it's always been, So, or well, Tremors 2 had a different location. It was in Mexico, But for most of the films, even the series took place in Perfection Valley in Nevada, So, okay, once again, different location. Takes place in Africa. Okay, so it's a different change of location. Michael Gross comes back as once again as Burt Gummer, And now couple things that concerns me though, because the director, this guy's directed, I guess, like, directed video stuff as well, because this film's coming out on directed video in October, I believe 5th or 6th, This guy's directed Jarhead 2, which I've never seen. I've never even seen the first Jarhead film that starred Jake Gyllenhaal and Jamie Foxx. I've still yet to see Jarhead though, but this guy directed the sequel, Jarhead 2, I've never seen it though. This guy has directed a few direct DVD films, but that's it though. Nothing memorable, nothing special, So that's what's one of my main concerns though. And another main concern of mine is Michael Gross has as Burt Gummer. He has a new partner, and that is played by Jamie Kennedy. Now Jamie Kennedy is for those who know, he's mostly well known that he played Randy from the first two Scream films. I liked him in the first Scream film. Although I did not like him getting killed off in the second film though. Honestly, I didn't like him getting killed off in Scream 2. I liked him in Scream, but I just didn't even in the second film though. But I just didn't like him getting killed off in the second film of Scream. But at the same time, though, I'm not the biggest fan of Jamie Kennedy, though. Even though I did like him in Scream, but of course he appears, another one of the worst films ever made. He appeared in Son of the Mask, which everybody hates. And of course, yeah, I do agree, it's an absolute horrible piece of shit as well. Yeah. So yeah, as it was even though I liked him in Scream, but I just, of course, him starring in another one of the worst films ever made, especially one of the worst comedies ever made, Son of the Mask. So I said before, I'm not the biggest fan of this actor though. So seeing him in the film, seeing him in that trailer, maybe he'll be decent though, but I have to wait and see when the film comes out though, Because in the trailer it shows that they're in Africa, they're getting chased, It says, which I read on, they're gonna in the film they're gonna have another new twist, like maybe like a new creature, other than this the same old graboids, I've seen that when I watch the trailer. It shows that there is a different creature, So I'm like thinking, so this was another graboid that morphs into another, because when it morphs into from graboid to a shrieker, then to an ass blaster. In the fourth film, there were little baby graboids, So what? This new creature, this graboid morphs into a different creature, Because the wife's saying seen the trailer. Like with Jamie Kennedy, he has like in the middle of the night he has a flare, and of course he says a line that's kind of similar to what Bruce Willis said in Die Hard. Like what Bruce Willis said in Die Hard, like, "Come on to the coast, get together, have a few laughs," Jamie Kennedy says a very, very similar, like said instead of, what Bruce Willis said, this time he says, "Come to Africa, have a few laughs," Then he lights up another flare, then this creature is in his face, So it's like I don't know how to describe it though. I don't know what the name is called though, but I wait till the film to see it though. So you can see it's a clearly different creature, So yeah, Tremors 5, Bloodlines. Part of me is looking forward to it because I'm a fan of this franchise, But part of me is concerned because first of all, the director choice, then Jamie Kennedy, I could see there was some usage of CG though. Well, Tremors 3, 4, and in the series had a mixture of practical as well as CGI, Well, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna still use practical effects in this as well, because why wouldn't they? The whole franchise had practical effects, even a mixture of CGI, So those are the reason why this. Well, I shouldn't say that because nowadays everything is now CGI. So I will not be surprised if all the creatures, including the graboids, will be 100% CGI. You know. So I'm not holding my breath on that though. But I just give my quick thoughts on the trailer for um Tremors 5 Bloodlines, because a guy you know who watched my rant on Age of Dinosaurs, if he's watching this, you know, he says, you know, it was a good rant though, and he liked my shirt, you know, and he says he's looking forward to seeing the next sequel though. So if he's watching this, I forget the guy's name though, but I will look forward to seeing it. As a fan of the franchise, I do look forward to seeing it. I'll pick it up on DVD, you know, because it's direct to video, you know. It comes out on October, like either 5th or 6th, I think it was. So yeah, I will look forward to seeing it though. If I do see it, probably, well, I shouldn't say, I just shouldn't judge that yet though. So never mind what it says. I ain't judging that yet though. I'll just pick it up when I see it. Then I'll see if it is what I think it is though. Because you know, a lot of days with creature feature films nowadays. So but Tremors 5 Bloodlines, look forward to seeing it. You know, because I've been a fan of this franchise for a long time. You know, since as long as I can remember though. So Tremors 5 Bloodlines. That's my thoughts on it. I know that Michael Gross will do another decent job as he's done in the previous the films and the series as well, you know. So that's gonna be like a positive thing for me though. But yeah, Tremors 5 Bloodlines, look forward to seeing it. Let's just give my quick thoughts on it, you know. Thanks for watching, take care, and stay tuned on the next movie review. Later.